Hello everyone, I have come with class 10th mathematics unit 2. It's algebra and it's content 20 marks from this unit, so you are more aware here and you should must fulfill these all important facts from here. So we will complete these all kinds of formulae and those all important facts which is necessary from here. So let's start from here, which is very important for this chapter. So let's start. It's polynomials. So let's recall. Polynomials comes from the word poly, meaning many, and nomial, in this case meaning terms, so it means many terms. A polynomial is made up of terms that are only added, subtracted, or multiplied. A quadratic polynomial in x with real coefficients is of the form of ax square plus bx plus c, where a, b, c are real numbers with a equal to not 0. Next, degree. The highest exponents of variables in the polynomial is called degree of polynomial. Example, 3x square plus 4, here degree equal to 3. Next, polynomials of degrees 1, 2, 3 are called linear, quadratic, and cubic polynomial. Respectively, a polynomial can have terms which have constants like 3, minus 2, etc., variables like x and y, and exponents like 2 in y square. Next, these can be combined using addition, subtraction, and multiplication, but not division. Next is here the zeros of a polynomial px are precisely of x coordinates of the points where the graph of y equal to px intersects the x axis. If alpha and beta are the zero of quadratic polynomial ax square plus bx plus c, then sum of zeros alpha plus beta equal to minus b by a, coefficient of x square, product of zeros alpha and beta equal to c by a, and constant term by coefficient of x square. Next, if alpha and beta and gamma are the zeros of the cubic polynomials ax cube plus bx square cx plus d equal to 0, then we say it alpha beta plus gamma equal to minus b by a equal to minus coefficient of x square and coefficient of x cube. So we have completed till here. Now alpha beta plus beta gamma plus gamma alpha equal to c by a, its coefficient of x or coefficient of x cube. So we have completed till here. Now it's and alpha beta gamma equal to minus d by a, it's the constant terms by coefficient of x cube. So let's start from here. So it's that zeros alpha and beta follow the rules of algebraic identities. For example, alpha plus beta square, alpha square plus beta square plus alpha beta means that a plus b, it means that comes generally in exam. So a plus b square, it's a simple way. So a square plus b square plus 2ab. So it's given here alpha beta square. So alpha beta square equal to alpha square beta square plus 2 alpha and beta. So alpha square plus beta square equal to a plus b minus a plus b square minus 2ab. Now next, division algorithm. If px and gx are any two polynomials with gx equal to not 0, then px equal to gx multiplied qx plus rx. So dividend equal to divisor multiplied by quotient plus remainder. So you need to be aware with these remembering these facts. So remember this, If Rx equal to 0, then Gx is a factor of Px. Now here, if Rx equal to not 0, then we can subtract Rx from Px, and then the new polynomial formed is a factor of Gx and Qx. Thus we have completed this that we are covering the algebra unit from here, and it contains total 20 marks. So there are some exercises from here. So we have completed one exercise from here. So next is starting with that. This one, it's the pair of linear equations. So it's pair of linear equations, and I am just covering unit by unit. So I'm not coming with chapter and lesson number. I'm not telling this. So unit by unit is very important for here. So see, you can see from here main concepts. So we can complete from main concept. It's pair of linear equations in two variables. It's main concept. So we can cover from here. I am covering these all things from Sivdas. It's very important to understand these all rules and regulation, and these formulas are really very important for you to be aware and learn from here. See, next is given for any linear equation, each solution xy corresponds to a point on the line. General form is given by ax plus by plus c equal to 0. Next, the graph of a linear equation is a straight line. Next, two linear equations in the same two variables are called a pair of linear equations in two variables. Next, the most general form of a pair of linear equation is a1x plus b1y plus c1 equal to 0. So a2x plus b2y plus c2 equal to 0, where a1, A2, B1, B2, C1 and C2 are real number, such as that A1 square, B1 square we can say equal to not 0. So A2 square plus B2 square equal to not 0 we can write here. Next, a pair of values of variables x and y which satisfy both the equations in the given system of equations is said to be a solution of this simultaneously pair of linear equations. Next, a pair of linear equations in two variables can be represented and solved by, so we can complete from here. Solved by, it is coming. So we can do it furtherly from here. It's a graphical method, and second is algebraic method. So what is graphical method? The graph of a pair of linear equations in two variables is presented by two lines. Second, algebraic methods. The following are the methods for finding the solution for a pair of linear equations. So it's given 3 points. The next is substitution method, second eliminations method, and third cross multiplication method. So now it's given that there are several situations which can be mathematically represented by two equations that are not linear or to start with, but we allow them so that they are reduced to a pair of linear equations. Next, consistent system. A system of linear equation is said to be consistent if it has at least one solution. Next, inconsistent system. A system of linear equation is said to be inconsistent if it has no solution. So we have done till here. Now we are covering these all important pattern from here, which is necessary in these tables. Now it starts from here. So it's given that conditions for consistency. Let the two equations be a1x plus b1y plus c1 equal to 0. So a2x plus b2y plus c2 equal to 0. Then table that relationship between the coefficients or the pair of equation. Here is given graph, numbers, number of solution, and consistency of system. So it's given a1 by a2 equal to not b1 by b2. In graph, it's intersecting lines, and in solution, unique solution, and it's the consistent here. Now second, a1 by a2 equal to b1 by b2 equal to not c1 by c2. It's parallel lines and there no solution. Inconsistent, it's given that system of consistency to inconsistent. Next thought, a1 by a2 equal to b1 by b2 equal to c1 by c2. So it is so coincident lines, so it's called infinite solution, it's consistent. Okay, so we will do next exercise of algebra only, because we are covering the algebra section from here. It's unit 2 algebra section. It contains 20 marks. So let's start with a new exercise in the same unit. So it is called it is quadratic equations. So let's recall for let's recall a quadratic polynomials of the form ax square plus bx plus c, where a equal to not 0 and a b c are real numbers is called a quadratic equation when ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. Next, here a and b are the coefficients of x square and x respectively, and c is the constant term. Next, any value is a solution of a quadratic equation if and only if it satisfies the quadratic equation. Next, quadratic formula. What is the formula? The roots, for example, alpha and beta of a quadratic equation ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0 are given. So by minus b plus minus under root d by 2a, or minus b plus minus under root b square minus 4ac by 2a. So provided b square minus 4ac is greater than minus than 0. Now I have come with next point. Here the value b square minus 4ac is known as discriminant and is generally denoted by d. So d helps us to determine the nature of roots for a given quadratic equation. Thus d equal to b square minus 4ac. The rules are, so if d equal to 0, so the roots are real and equal. If d greater than 0, so the two if d is bigger than 0, so we can write the two roots are real and unequal. If d is smaller than 0, given that if d is smaller than 0, so no real roots exist from here. So if alpha and beta are the roots of the quadratic equation, then quadratic equation is x square minus alpha plus beta x plus alpha beta equal to 0, or x square minus sum of roots x plus product of roots equal to 0, where sum of roots alpha plus beta equal to minus coefficient of x, or coefficient of x square, it is minus b by a. Product of roots, it's given alpha multiplied by beta equal to constant term by coefficient of x square equal to c by a. So thus this is also being completed here, this exercise, and we are covering these all things from unit 2. It's algebra. It contains 20 marks, so it's lengthy. Is also it's given that one by one exercise, and we will cover its last point from there, and it is of that arithmetic progression. So after completing this, this whole will be completed algebra section, where these all formulas are and these all content are very important for you to solve the questions and sums in your examination and for practicing also. So you need to be more aware and confident, so understand. And before this I have also made one a video on unit 1 its real number. So that is also very helpful for you. You need to keep revision from there to understand these all things properly and confidently. So let's start now this section from here. Yes, this is the last point of that, you can say last exercise of algebra. It's really very helpful for you. Start from here. Arithmetic progression, its main concept, its sequences. A sequence is an arrangement of numbers in a definite orders and according to some rule. Example 1 3 5 7 9 to 13579 is a sequence where each successive item is 2 greater than the preceding term, and 1 4 9 16 25 is a sequence where each term is called the square of successive natural numbers. So thus it's fulfilled from here. So now what is the terms? So terms is given here. The various numbers occurring in a sequence are called terms. Since the order of a sequence is fixed, therefore the terms are known by the position they occupy in the sequence. For example, if the sequence is defined as 1, the 1 is called the first term a1, 3 is called second term, it's a2, and 5 is third terms and a3. Then here is given 7 and 9, and it's 9 is the ninth term, a9, or general terms. It's given here, it's general term. Thus we have fulfilled everything from here. Now next, we can complete from here. This is arithmetic progression. It is called in short AP. An arithmetic progression is a special case of a sequence where the difference between a term and its preceding terms is always constant, known as common differences. So it's known as common differences. For example, D. The arithmetic progressions is abbreviated as AP. The general form of an AP is A, comma A plus D, comma A plus 2D, comma we can make like that. So for example, 7, comma 9, comma 11, comma 13. Here the comma that it's that we can make here commas and we can fulfill. So here the common differences is 2. Hence it is an AP. So arithmetic progression. So hence it is an arithmetic progression. So next, in an AP arithmetic progression with the first term A and common differences D, the ninth term or the general term is given by A9 equal to A plus 9 minus 1 D, where A equal to first term, comma D equal to common difference, and N equal to term number. So example, to find seventh term, put N equal to 7. So A7 equal to A plus 7 minus 1D, or A7 equal to A plus 60. We can write in both terms. So I'm just few points are left here, so we can cover from here. These are really very important points of the algebra section. After that, next unit will be start. So I will come with the next video in with these important contents and formula. So first we are completing these facts from here. So it's given the sum of the first n term of an AP. So the sum of the first n terms of an arithmetic progression, it's given here, is given by Sn equal to n by 2. So in bracket 2a plus 9 minus 1 by d, 9 minus 1 and multiplied by d, then or 9 by 2 a plus l given here. Then where l is the last term of the finite AP, so means the last term of the finite arithmetic progression. So its next is given a, if a, b, c and AP arithmetic progression, then b equal to a plus c by 2. and B is called arithmetic mean of A and C. Thus we have completed this unit, and this unit is really very important for you. You need to be more aware and confident from this unit. Its content 20 marks, so its weightage is really very high, so you need to be more aware and confident from this unit. And keep revision, keep practice. And before this video I have made a video of unit 1, it's real number, where we have covered those all important facts, and that unit is containing from 6 marks, and this is second unit, algebra, is containing 20 marks. And in my next video I will come with next unit number 3, and we can discuss those all important things, and we can cover everything properly. So keep revision, be update, and be confident.